welcome to Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Razorbacks coach said pregame his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense will get first crack at it here. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up. And
shakes a man, and he might take off. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, it's Duggan.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They give it back to him. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Razorbacks have this offense rolling. Gonna run it. It's Duggan. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run. Play the percentages. And then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up. But they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Reels it in. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watch film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it to him again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Got rid of it just in time.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Rebels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Hits inside. It's Isaac. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. The sure hands, it's Jackson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Going to the run, it's Isaac. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Gets the back moving. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on 1st down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rolling right and going deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Makes the grab.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. The quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
Rolls right. Gets rid of it. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moving out to the right. Caught. Got him right there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's reeled in. It's Newton. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Dragged down at the 40. After a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. The quick game. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Snap in the shotgun. Right side, it's Harris. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Rebels.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide. Dump it to your playmaker. Running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's got the 1st down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Now on 1st down from the 28. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
On target to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The extra point here would tie the game.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them.
Intercepted. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he's going to try to return this one. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Out wide left, it's Newton. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Down here on the Razorback sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game. And the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep
turning on the Jets. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with Tennessee taking on the Kentucky Wildcats.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Well, guys, the Hogs head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Straight ahead, it's Isaac. Got a little space. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it in his belly. Fights off a defender. Maybe a crease. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. This time they'll throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Wants to throw on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Throws to the wideout. At midfield, he's got room. Flying out to the left. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides to the back. Run ends there.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Send the tight end in motion. Handoff again. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On play action. Firing for the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The run inside. It's Duggan. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Hits the hole. It's Duggan. Runs through the tackle.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Left side is Pierce. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Razorbacks look to keep this drive humming. Running inside. It's Duggan.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, They know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You got to do something to stop this bleeding.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to get the corner. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Keep it on the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Tough run here. It's Duggan. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quick give. It's Isaac. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Second and long here. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Webb. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned.